Today I'm going to show you how to reformat Word because as Word comes in the default, it is incorrect. So I'm going to start key 4.
Cancel button to activate, press space bar.
And if you notice up in the font box, it's going to say Calibri 11. I'll show you how to actually hear that in just a second. The formatting is also multi-spacing. So if I do equals rand, left parent, right parent, you can actually see it is multi-spacing. It is not single-spaced. The margins are incorrect, as are the as everything else, and it's block paragraphing. So we need to change this to defaults of basically not just K through 12th, but through college, any MLA or APA formatting. So the first thing I want you to do is I'm going to show you visually how this is working. You're also going to learn how to select all, copy, and paste. So Control A is your first command to select all. Now, the next thing you're going to do is go to the font dialog box with Control D.
Control D, font dialog, font page, font colon edit combo, Calibri to set the value.
And you can hear Calibri. Times New Roman is the standard, so just type in TIM, and then down arrow to Times New Roman, and then you're going to tab.
Font style colon edit combo.
Regular.
Size colon edit combo.
12 is the standard for size. Now, some of my students, some of the teachers, because of age, actually want 14. So I always tell the students, do what the teacher is requesting. But to send up the defaults, it's going to be Times New Roman 12. So now, I'm going to type 12. To set this as the default, so every single time you open Word, it will be like this. You're going to do Alt-D. Visually, if I was to tab, it's about 15-20 tabs all the way down to the bottom of my dialog box. You will see set as default. Well, Alt-D is the fast key to get there. So it asks this document only or all. Alt-A because you want all documents based on the normal template. Hit Enter. And as you can visually see, things have changed. Now, if I want to hear this, if I'm blind, I'm going to do Insert F to listen.
12 points, black on white, Times New Roman, highlighted, normal style.
Perfect. We love that. Now, the line spacing is incorrect. So you're going to do Alt-O, then P. Alt-O, P.
Paragraph dialog, indented spacing page, general.
Now, a lot of these hot commands that I'm using are actually based off of the original DOS programmers. And so I will just include those in all the documentation so you've got those hotkey commands also. So you're going to look all the way down. Now it could take me multiple tabs to get down to spacing, and after you're going to see 10 points. So Alt-F.
Alt-F. After colon edit spin box, 10 PT.
It needs to be 0. So hit 0. And then you're going to tab.
Tab. Line spacing colon combo box. Multiple.
Multiple. No, you're not going to do multiple. You're going to do single.
Single.
And then you're going to set this as the default. Tab off once to make sure it stays single. Once again, same command. Alt-D to set as default. Alt-A for all documents based on normal template, and Enter. Now it's normal. Check your paragraphing. It should be 1 inch all the way around now. Alt, P to paragraphing, M to margins, down to 1 inch, Enter and normal, you are good to go. Now, let's practice copying and pasting. It is selected, so I want you to do a Control-C to copy.
Copy selection to clipboard.
Create a new document with Control-N.
Control-N, leaving menus.
And paste with Control-V.
Pasted from clipboard.
Perfect. Create a new document with Control-N.
Control-N, document 3 left bracket compatibility.
I want you to right align the cursor, that is, moving the cursor from the left to the right-hand side. Control-R.
Aligned right.
So I want you to insert the date. Alt-N, D, Enter. I could have down arrowed into different dates if I wanted to in times, but I'm going to select that.
Enter.
Enter. Center with Control-E.
Center.
This is where titles go. Enter. Left align with Control-L.
Aligned left.
Now let's say you need to copy and paste a URL in here. A URL is your address edit. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to hit my start key. Remember, this is a search engine to the world. www.bookshare.org. Enter.
Mozilla Firefox.
And it immediately opens bookshare.org.
Mozilla Firefox. Bookshare.
Okay, let's say I actually want to put that link or URL inside my paper. Alt-D.
Alt-D. Navigation toolbar.
Alt-D will always take you up to your navigation toolbar. I want you to copy that. Control-C.
Copy selection to clipboard.
I want you to Alt-Tab and sit on your Alt as you tab back to the document we were working on. Yes, 3. Now, I can continue to tab to move through all my other options, but I let go at that one, and I hit Enter, and I actually have a link embedded into my document. Okay? So that's how you do that. Let's Alt-Tab back to another document. To jump one paragraph at a time, you're going to Control-up arrow.
To change the overall look of you can easily change on the Insert tab. The gallery
to select a paragraph at a time, Control-Shift-down arrow.
The Insert tab, the galleries include.
Let's say you want to turn that to a color. Applications key.
Menu cut to move through items.
F for font.
Menu, font dialog, font page, font
Alt-C to color. Let's choose a primary color. That means I'm going to the bottom of my dialog box. Therefore, I'm actually up arrowing. Remember, it's a big circle.
Color picker, standard colors, standard color green.
I'm going to go right arrow.
Blue, dark blue, purple.
And I'm choosing purple.
Font dialog, font page.
I'm going to tab off twice because if I tab once, that's a combo box, anything that you see an arrow in, and if Enter will open it. I don't want to enter it. So I'm going to tab off twice. And Enter, remember, Enter is the default for closing. Hit my Home key. I want to move one word at a time. Control right arrow to move one word at a time.
Can easily change the formatting.
Okay, Home again. I want to select one word at a time. Control Shift right arrow.
You select.
Let's say I just want to highlight that. Alt-H,
upper ribbon,
I,
lower ribbon, font group,
yellow's the standard,
print view, edit.
and Enter. Okay? So those are some basic formatting. Let's say I want to double space that. Control-A,
1085 characters select.
Control-2,
Control-2.
double spaces. Well, the logic is if Control-2 double spaces, Control-1 is going to single space it again.
Control-1.
Perfect.
Blank.